Hello everybody, my name is Jonas Page and today I'll be looking at LEGO Ninjago set number 71760, Jay's Thunder Dragon EVO. The set was released with the core series, I believe a year ago, in 2022, where it retailed for about €20, and I got mine as a free gift with purchases of a random amount. Doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'm happy I have this one, but it's not, I won't advise it to it, but get into that later. The set comes with two minifigures, being Jay and a Condry and a Constructor, Cobra Constructor, usually. I don't know the name. One of the Cobra warriors. Well, the set is an EVO set, so it has different forms, but let's just start with the minifigures. So, starting with Jay, the protagonist in this set, he uses his core outfit, and yeah, I'm not per se a fan of these core outfits. I mean, they are fine, but now I've seen too many of them. I do quite like his color scheme, but the blue legs, they kind of distract. Although the bright yellow sword is a really cool piece, so not the best, but they're fine. He comes with regular nunchucks, which aren't the most interesting ever seen. Taking a look at him without the weapons, a bit easier. Taking his mask off, you can see the two faces we're also familiar with, and the set also came with the newest hairpiece with the hair bandana on them, which I'm glad to actually get them in some different sets. He also has some back printing, taking off his sword deal and showing you the back printing. So overall, not the best version of Jay, but it's definitely not the worst. So let's go on to the Cobra. Well, here we have another one of the Cobra warriors, and this one, it's still weird that they're Cobra warriors because they're not Cobras. Doesn't really matter. I like the printing of these, like the orange and gunmetal gray color scheme, and yeah, they're definitely not the best serpentine, but I mean, they do make their own, so well, putting them together, it doesn't look bad, so they're not the worst. For printing, you can see some reflective printing. It comes with a regular katana and this whole back ordeal, which you can, of course, take off to see the back torso printing, which is just like a backpack. Pretty cool figures, these. Definitely not the best, but the head pieces are really cool. Now let's go on to the dragon itself. So here we have the dragon. First thing I do have to say, I do really like the color scheme, having a dark azure combined with a dark blue, and then the light yellow, I believe is what it's called, as an accent color. That's pretty great. This is now the version where he isn't evolved, so the default version, and he can of course have some pieces added to make him bigger, as you just saw. For the head, it's a really cool piece. It's the same piece they use for the different dragon vehicles. I mean, I like the beak, but it's hard to align these because they always just leave a bit too much room in between them. Having these weird pieces, at least you can turn the head, you can go up and down with the head. Same with the legs, they use the new EVO ball joints or EVO mag joints, which are now already overused. Pretty cool having some ball joints with the toes. Great articulation, as said, great articulation they have. Cool armor pieces. I do, however, want to say that in this way he looks a bit weird, having the two rounded bits in the middle, and having for the rest really lanky legs. Although I quite like having the back legs a bit shorter. But of course he can evolve, and oh, he also has a tail, by the way, which is really empty. So he can evolve with a few pieces that have to be added, having some wings, a bit of a gold round piece, a saddle, another segment, another one, and another one. Having some pieces to add it. First off, take the biggest piece, you split the dragon in half, you put on the section in the middle, which makes him a bit lankier. Which, yeah, it makes him look a bit too straight, but I'll get into that later. Then you take the tail off, put the other section back on the tail, adding this bit of a gold part. At the end, you can add this little circle part on top of the head, and the wings can be added in the holes. Oh, other way around, in the holes for the new mech and everything, leg pieces. And of course you have a saddle which you can attach on the back. And now you have the fully evolved EVO dragon. So looking at the sticker at the top, it's showing a dragon, which is very fitting. For the wings, they use the same wings that the Golden Jay have. Yeah, they're on a ball joint, so they can articulate pretty well, but it does make it a wyvern technically. Having the dragon a bit more updated, having the seat here where you can actually now put Jay, or technically any other ninja, on the back of the dragon, looking pretty cool. And these two yellow lightning pieces at the end, and the gold of these gear pieces, which is pretty interesting to see in gold. But that's pretty much it for this dragon. Like, it's fine. It's definitely not winning any beauty contests, but it's fine. So for my thoughts, I don't know if I would advise this set. I mean, it's an ugly dragon, but it's €20, so for that price you could better nowadays buy the Nia one, which is better in my opinion. It's this middle part, it's really bad. It's like flat. It's one line, nothing of detail, and I would say it's one of the ugliest Ninjago dragons I have. But luckily I have one that's way worse, so yeah. So it's kinda better. But if you have €20 to spend, this set wouldn't be the best option. It would be an okay option if you really like a Dragon for J, but if you really like to have a Dragon for J, there's an upcoming set which is amazing in my opinion. I don't really have it yet, but I really want to get it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. So have a nice day. Oh, by the way, dragon rating up here. So I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye.